So today I'll be sharing with you one of the reasons why most people in the world are poor. And I would like to start this with a story. In the year 1951, Dr. Solomon Asch wanted to perform an experiment. In this simple experiment, he drew three simple lines. One of the three lines is obviously taller than the rest. So he gathered people. He wanted to know if something is obviously wrong, are people still going to choose it as being right because everybody else choose it to be right? So he gathered these people who were originally part of the study and made them to pretend as though they were strangers. So he went to go and pick somebody who is truly a stranger. So the picture of that place is like, imagine 10 people in a particular place, 9 of them are actually the same. They know that they are pretenders. Why one of them is the innocent guy who doesn't know anything? So Dr. Solomon did something very simple. He asked the group to choose the tallest line out of the three lines. Unexpectedly, most participants actually choose the line that was shorter simply because the 9 pretenders choose those wrong ones. Several other studies after then prove that human beings will always almost go for the wrong thing simply because everybody else goes for it. Later, we have the terms for it, and it is called social proof. Social proof is just as simple as we tend to do things not really because we think it is the right thing to do, but because we think everybody else does it. An example of that is this. If you get to a place where you want to withdraw money and there are 5 ATM machines and you find 5 people on the line queuing in front of a particular ATM machine and there are other 4 ATM machines nobody is, you will almost always go and queue behind these 5 people without checking other ATM machine. Because you will always assume if everybody queue in front of this machine, that should be because this machine is the only machine that is working. So how does this affect people's success and poverty and riches in life? Very simple. Before you were born, long before you were born, society has actually created a rule for you to follow. And all you have to do is to grow up and follow that rule. So you grow up naturally choosing things, not really because you are convinced they are the right thing for you to do, but because everybody is choosing that. A practical example is this. You are the 5th child in the family of 7 children. The first child in the family become an accountant. The second child in the family become an engineer. The 3rd child in the family, the 4th child, everybody, go get a job. Naturally, what you want to do is, maybe you should become a lawyer. Maybe you should go get a job too. The problem comes when there is something, there is a voice right within you that is telling you that you can do something better for your life. You can do something different than what everybody else is doing. Usually, almost all of the time, the noise of the society, the noise of the family members, the noise of the friends, the noise of the classmates, the noise of the media will kill the small noise inside of you. So here is my message for you today. If truly you want to overcome poverty and become rich, you have to be strong enough to believe that the world is not right. Just as the participants in Dr. Solomon's experiment fell, even when it was obvious that everybody around them was wrong, you are very much likely to fall for the world around you. Don't even think you are strong enough to withstand everybody else, except you are conscious about the fact that the world is not right. Almost all the time, the world is not right. So here is my message for you. You really have to take your time to sit down and identify that small voice that is within you. That small voice might be saying, oh, I should be an inventor. But nobody in my family has ever done that. Everybody in my family has been farmers. They have been employees. That small voice within you might be saying, oh, I should build a $1 billion company. But when you look around you, nobody is talking about that. Everybody else wants to do something else. Everybody else wants to go and get a job and live a normal life and, just walk through life. You have to get a point in your life when you sit down and decide that you are right and the society is wrong. Despite their numbers, despite they are in millions, despite it is everybody. In my personal life, when I was 20 years old, I made a commitment to myself. I was going to build a successful company. So in December 2008, somebody in my family invited me and asked me, you said you wanted to build a business. But remember, our father is not Dangote. The meaning of that is, Dangote is the name of the richest man in my country. He is an entrepreneur, obviously. So this person was reminding me, you want to build a business, but your father is not an entrepreneur. Why do you think you can do it? That is reasonable. If you think about it, that is kind of reasonable. Why do you think you can do it? Nobody in your generation has done it. Why do you think you want to do it? Who will give you the experience? Who will share their wisdom with you? Who will give you the money? Who will support you? Nobody has done it around you. Why do you want to do it? That, my friend, is the normal way the society is programmed. So if you are willing to actually have a dream and pursue that dream, you have to first of all understand that the society have another plan for you. And what that means is you have to be willing to believe that you are right and the society is wrong, which is a difficult thing to do. Several times I have people telling me, I'm older than you. They give back to you in front of me. So when I'm telling you something, you should consider it. They want you to consider their opinion just because they are older than you. They want you to consider, I'm laughing because it is very funny. They want you to consider their opinion and follow their advice, not because your opinion is superior, but because they are older than you and they are right. They are older than you and they have always done what everybody else is doing, and you will be stupid to actually think you want to do something that nobody else is doing. Oh, I'm not even sure this video makes any sense, but if it does make sense to you, the message I'm trying to pass is this. Just as Dr. Solomon discovered in 1951 that human beings, we always almost do the wrong thing just because everybody else is doing it. So it is that today, everybody is doing the same thing, not really because they sit down to think about it. They do the same thing, go to school, get good grade, dream of becoming a doctor because they were deceived doctors are rich, dream of becoming lawyers because they were deceived lawyers are rich, dream of becoming accountants in banks because they were deceived those people are rich, dream of having a job for 35 years because that is what their grandparents and father and everybody has been doing. Not really because these people are convinced or they have sat down to analyze what they are doing. They are doing it because of what Dr. Solomon discovered. Everybody is doing it. So, maybe you should sit down and have a mind of your own. Maybe you should sit down and think, what exactly will make me happy? If having a job is what will make you happy, that is what you should do. If being a scientist is what will make you happy, that is what you should do. If being an entrepreneur is what will make you happy, you shouldn't do something else. If whatever else is what is going to make you happy, but you have to be sure you are not a victim of the society. You have to be sure that you are not going in a particular direction just because everybody is going. So if all this my rant makes sense to you, maybe You should subscribe to this channel, like this video, or even download my free business book right at the description box. Thank you.